Hi, let me read to you Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. And when Paul said this, right, the Ephesians knew what he was saying because earlier in chapter 3, verse 16, Paul said, I quote, that he would grant you according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might through his spirit in the inner man. So, you know, to be in a spiritual warfare, awareness is very important because uh, awareness is equal to readiness. If you are not aware, you are just oblivious, you are not sensitive, you are not discerning, then you are not having the right posture and attitude towards the spiritual environment that you're in. And you know, when we are physically unhealthy or unfit, it affects our brain, right? How alert, how quick, how aware we are. So Paul said that, that be strengthened with might through his spirit in the inner man, so that when we are filled with the spirit, we are refreshed, we are energized, so that the mind of Christ in our spirit will come to the forefront and will enlighten us. We will know, we can able to see, aware. So we always have this awareness. So this armor of God is taken from the context of the Roman military, and I just give a little bit of background of the Roman military. That first, they are an invading force. They are enlarging the empire, and they are in the attacking mode. Usually in attacking, but there's always attack and defense. But in general, they are in attacking mode, and we are here to invade the hearts of minds of people because the gospel, right? The kingdom of light need to come into the hearts of the hearts and minds of people. We need to share with them the gospel. So we are here to invade, and the hearts of my people is like the fortress. I will share a bit about fortress in a later clip. How we need to overcome the fortress in the hearts of my people. And the Roman military is in attack mode, and when we attack, there's always retaliation. There's always the enemy will attack back. Therefore, we need to put on a defensive posture. So, a defensive posture in attacking mode, right? Number one. Number two, the Roman military they fight in a cohesive unit. They have structure. That was why they were so great, because they are very organized, and their structure, like 8 legionnaires, one contubernium, then they make a larger one, century, larger cohorts, and larger legion. So they attack cohesively. They don't attack so on individual basis. But so when you read this, don't assume or don't take up the mindset that is actually one soldier. Okay, no soldier operate alone. They always go in a cohesive unit, right? Thirdly, uh, as we read along, the different pieces of the armor tell us how the enemy is going to attack. See, no point you put on something defensive where there is no attack coming from that direction or that matter or that manner or that way, right? Right. So every piece show us how the enemy is going to attack. Number four, put on, and the Bible tells us to put on Christ. And the first one, gird your waist with truth. the belt of truth is to put on the truth of Christ. And I just want to make this because the next one I have to elaborate quite a lot, so I don't want to put into this clip. I put it next one. So let me read to you Ephesians 4:20. But you have not so learned Christ, if indeed you have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Jesus, that you put off concerning your former conduct the old man which grows corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man which was created according to God in true righteousness and holiness. So we put on the belt of truth, gird your waist with truth, put on the truth of Christ. So, and we know the attack is going to come from falsehood, right? From falsehood. So the truth is so important, and the truth comes from knowing the life, the messages, the teachings, the ministry of Jesus. It's all in the gospel. So therefore we need to read the gospels. Right? So I will elaborate on this in the next clip. So put on the truth of Christ. That's the first piece of the armor. And why is the first piece, I'll share with you in the next clip. So what I'm trying to say today is we need to be aware. We need to be aware of our spiritual environment. Even in this, it's not just about politics, economy, or pandemic. There is a spirit, right? There's a spirit that we have to be, and to be aware is not in the flesh. Okay, if you're aware in the flesh, is you're already fallen already, because the flesh is an open door to the enemy. But where by spirit, the mind of Christ within you, and we need to be strengthened, right, in the spirit, so that the mind of Christ will be so clear, so strong to us. God bless you.